sense. Come on, make.
What's good, y'all? Let's Make Sense of It podcast. We are back for another week, and like we always say,
the truth you don't want, but you definitely need it.
You definitely need it. I go by the both Vance.
And I'm Ash.
Welcome back, Ash. Welcome back. We are back again. Like always, follow us on Instagram. Let's Make Sense of It _. Let's Make Sense of It _. If you are watching us right now on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are over the 800 subscriber mark. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, so let's try to run that up. And if you are listening to us on any of the listening platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Pandora, we on every listening platform. Make sure you leave a review. Leave those 5 stars. It's definitely appreciated. And if you need gear, make sure Letsmakesenseofitpodcast.com. Letsmakesenseofitpodcast.com for all of our gear. So this week we have a very, very special guest in the building. How many ways to break it down. Dancer. Commentator. Miss.
I know you fucking lied.
Miss, I know you fucking lied. She's in the building. Give it up, Miss BB Carodine Bridget. What's going on? There we go. You know what I'm saying? We always introduce our guests right. So first of all, how are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. I can't complain. How are y'all? That's the question.
We are doing great. You know,
hot.
It's hot. Yeah,
It's very hot. Like, don't worry, we're getting into the fall weather. Spooky season is coming.
Very much so. So first of all, let's start off for our audience who don't know who Bridget is. Let's break it down to them.
Bridget. What can you say about Bridget? I'm just Bridget, honestly. Just BB, Bridge, B. It's nothing. I'm just me. It's no other way to put it. Honestly, I don't know how to break me down other than just me being me. Like, honestly,
just you being you. All right, so let's take it back for people that's first time listening. You take it back. So, how'd you get started with the whole Instagram? You know, the dancing and all of that, just sending out positive vibes every morning. Let's start there.
Honestly, I started Instagram posting a damn Jordan. I got the Jordan 10s, I believe, and I was just hyping. I took a picture. And I just posted. That's before any videos or anything was really popping. And then I think like Vine was popping at the time. Mm-hmm. And my grandma, Grace, was the big. So it honestly started with my grandma. I was posting videos of my grandma. And she would just randomly just be like, "You got it, kid." And I would just be like, "What?" But it was just moments of her life that was just random, not knowing that it was ever going to be anything. Even with her not being here now, I never knew where that was going to go. But it started from my grandma, honestly. Like,
right. So you think she gave you that initial push, that initial start?
Yeah, she set the blueprint. You dig what I'm saying? Because everybody, grandma that you see now, and all the commentary with people and like older people or people with dementia now, that was my grandma back in like 2012, like before any of this popular was anything. But that was just me and my brother way of just keeping my grandma on her tools. Anyway, I just always put it on social media, not thinking nothing of it.
So what specific video on Instagram got you to where you are now? Like what was your first video to go viral?
Honestly, my first video to go viral was a Rich Dollar challenge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think that's when I hit like the 2,500 mark. And I was like, oh shit, well, this is something, I guess, in some type of aspect, because not everybody just walking around with 2,500 followers. But it started from a Rich Dollar challenge, honestly.
And that was the one that he reposted, and then
Yeah. And that was like before everything. That was back in like 2017. Like that was right after my grandma died. My grandma died in 2016. So 2017 was like, I guess you can say my Instagram really started like going off, because I switched from talking trash to like dancing. Mm-hmm. So it was like, and then I just jumped into the skit wave. But in that moment, it was just, I don't know what the hell I was doing when I won that Rich Dollar challenge. It was really, I don't know what it was. I just won it.
Right. Now, starting off, did you do mini skits starting off?
No. Who reached out to me? I want to say Skinny Keem. It was Skinny Keem, Sue, and Buck. Mm-hmm. So it started with them three. Like, they all asked me to do skits, and I'm like, what? I don't know what. Mm-hmm. All right, I guess whatever. So from them asking me, it linked me with Exotic Wiz. Like, he reached out to me, so I was just like, and from then, it formed something with him, Calm Hustle Gang. So I didn't know I didn't know what the hell was happening. But, you know, I guess as time just go on, divine timing, your path just play out for you. Because I didn't know none of this was going to be anything.
Yeah, sometimes it works out that way. Now, when it comes to, do you enjoy doing skits, number one? Or do you enjoy the dancing more?
Honestly, I enjoy the dancing more because the dancing is me. You gonna catch me dancing at any given moment. Like, even when I was on the bus, I was dancing at the bus stop. So I'm always dancing. Skits is more so, that's me too, but you still got to get in the character with skits, especially the topics of the skit, whatever the skit is really based on. So I'd rather just honestly dance. But if the skits serve a purpose, then you got my attention. But I'm not here to do random bullshit ass skits no more.
Right, you're more of a dancer. Now, at what point did you know you made an impact when it came to your dancing? Like, when early morning, waking up. First of all, how do you get the energy to wake up first thing in the morning?
Childless.
Because honestly, like, I always been an early bird, even as a child. Like, getting ready for school, like, I was up early and shit because I had to watch Arthur and Clifford before I did anything. You dig what I'm saying? So I've always been an early bird, and as I got grown in all my jobs, I always had morning shifts. So I had to get up anyway, but my body naturally wakes up at 5 o'clock. Like, it's just be like,
Nope.
Bridget. So my body is naturally, I'm a morning person. I can't help it. No matter how hard I try to sleep, I feel as though anybody who sleeps past 8 o'clock, I just boosted it this year to 9. You're ghetto. That's ghetto. You gotta wake up early. I'm gonna need you to. Early bird gets the worm first. I didn't understand that when I was younger. Like, but
I get it. I'm up at 5 every day too, but I don't know if I got the energy to be up 5 dancing though. That's the only difference.
You gotta get the blood flowing. Like, this is where, like, the energy. You set the intention for your day. Like, that's how the dancing really comes about. You wake up in the morning, you tell yourself, I'm gonna have a good day.
Right.
You make sure you have a good fucking day. You wake up in the morning and say, I'm not in the mood for this shit. I'm going to have a bad fucking day. What you gonna do? You're gonna have a bad fucking day. So you set the tone of your day when you wake up. So I literally wake up every day and choose to be positive. I'd rather just be happy. I'd rather a motherfucker tell me you got too much energy than a motherfucker say, like, what's wrong with you? No. What the fuck is wrong with you? Because he woke you up. He could have kept your dumb ass asleep permanently. And I say this to people all the time. Like, you need to be grateful that he even woke you up. You still can feel, smell. You still got everything that you had yesterday. Only thing that's different, you about to change the shit that you didn't do yesterday today. That's it. Motherfucker's not grateful enough. That's it.
Now, do you think now, because you're daughter of a mortician? Now, do you think that? I know, because I had to transition into that because you said, you know, sometimes people wake up and they don't realize how thankful they are to wake up. So you think doing that job, it makes you realize like how short life really is? Hell
yeah! Like that funeral home, like, that takes a different type of mental, and it take a different type of person to be in that industry. Period. And the fact that me and my brother was blessed to grow up and see the things that we seen when it came to death, per se, whether it was personal, whether it was business. Like, it's a lot of shit that we seen that people can't even fathom seeing. You think what I'm saying? So in that aspect, that just comes in to just be like, people die from different shit every day. Right. You can literally just be the most healthiest person and go to sleep and don't wake up. It has nothing to do with that. Whenever it's your time to go, no age, no nothing. It's your time to go. Like, it's not really nothing to question. So with that alone is a whole different mindset of just waking up. Because we got to be the people, if you lose a loved one, you coming to us. So we got to be the people that keep you going. How can I be so vulnerable and in a nasty ass space when you trust me with your loved one to keep you going in your most downtime? So I gotta have the mindset of just, all right, Bridget, you human, you go through shit, but at the end of the day, you in a business where you serve people. Your dad taught you how to serve people in their most vulnerable moment where people take advantage of that type shit. So yeah, Wednesday Addams face ass me. I look at life completely different than anybody else.
All right. Now, at one point in life, you said you dealt with low self-esteem.
Yeah. Ooh,
so
I be paying attention, don't y'all?
Hey man, I do my research. No, but you said you dealt with low self-esteem. So what got you through that? Like, how did you get to a point where you're at now? Because, you know, sometimes a lot of people only see the followers. Mm-hmm. They only see the glitz. They only see the glamour. They don't really get to see you,
right,
per se, off of social media. So how were you when it came to dealing with low self-esteem and just dealing with it overall? Because some people don't know how to deal with low self-esteem.
Honestly, you just got to take a look in the mirror and just look at you, because everything starts and ends with you. Right. Regardless of anything that goes on, when you wake up in the morning, you ask yourself, what the fuck am I going to eat today? What am I going to wear today? How do I want to wear my hair? Do I want to wear these shoes? No matter how many people you talk to a day, at the end of the day, you still go home and have that conversation with yourself and be like, I don't give a fuck what Kiki said. I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. So you got to talk to you. You got to instill positivity in you, because nobody else really going to do it. Even if it's people who still rooting for you, at the end of the day, it's you. Right. You got to trust you to know that you're going to be good. You do what I'm saying? So I had to learn to just get out that space of just looking for happiness and validation outside of me. People can't make you happy if you're not happy within yourself. You got to know who the fuck you are. It starts with understanding before anything. You got to understand before you can understand anything. Mm-hmm. So it's self-reflection, self-evaluation, shadow work, like spiritual shit that people be talking about, that type of shit. It's just understanding for real. Like,
now, have you ever tried to do stand-up?
No.
No? Would that be something you wanted to do or no?
No.
No, you're not? that's not.
I am not sitting around talking to my brothers and I'm like, yo, yeah, you think this shit gonna hit? Yeah, I'm not. I don't care to make people laugh that much. Honestly, I don't do anything to honestly make people laugh. I just here to just keep the light shining in these dark ass times, for real. So my intention is not to be like, let me write this shit out, then we gonna go here, let me book this to do this. Like, no, I'm just here to keep y'all entertained, to keep y'all going each day at a time.
Right.
That's it.
Now, I see you got this shirt on, dust buckets.
Oh, you know? I was about to say.
Dust buckets. You So how did you start with the dust buckets thing? Because that's.
Oh, that started when I was working at Securitize, when I was just a receptionist and I was on a bus stop and I had to be to work at 7 o'clock. I was working 7 to 3. And I would get to work every day at about maybe like 6:30, 6:40 every fucking day. And one day I was just sitting on the bus stop and I was just talking, making a video, and I was just like, it actually started with me writing it before saying it. So I would write in the caption like good dust buckets, and I started saying it like the good dust buckets. And because my followers is dusty. Like, they play too much. Like, it's definitely a good thing, but it started with me being on the bus stop.
You ever had a fan moment? Somebody walked up to you and was like, "Fucking dust buckets."
Yes, that's what they say. It's just be like dust buckets. But honestly, as the years change now I hear like, "I know you fucking lying," like, and I just be like,
I know you
wow,
fucking lying.
The wolf monkey,
Child,
the wolf monkey.
You talk about some laughing.
That's
her day. That fucking video, she had the face on.
No. I can't call a vagina cooch. It's a wolf monkey. Take that how you want. Like, however you envision it when I say it, whatever.
Oh man. All right. Let's get into this. All right, so for those first time watching, we do themes of the show or specific topics of the show. So this week is ultimatums. So, let's start this way. Do you think giving someone ultimatums in a relationship pushes them away or into situations just to shut the other person up? Who wants to start?
You can start that.
What? Trying to be courteous. I think that it depends on the person. Some people feel like an ultimatum is an end-all, be-all, but I believe that an ultimatum is just me stating that this is something I'm not going to tolerate here. I'm not knocking it completely. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying that I don't want to be, I don't want our relationship to go this way when we start to have kids. This is how I want it to be. That means that I've seen it happen before and I really don't want this to be my reality.
Right.
So I'm giving you that ultimatum to know that I'm not dealing with that shit. So it's up to you. It's up to the other person to decide like, if they want to stay around or not. Like, I'm not giving you an ultimatum. It's not a deadline. It's if you want to stay around for this, if this is something that you can do, that's fine. Don't get to the end of it and then say like, you know what, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I can't deal with that. Like, no, say that now so we can go about our business. Like, I don't want to be a girlfriend forever. I want to be married at a certain point. I don't want to be engaged and then I'm planning my wedding for 6 years.
All right.
Nobody has time for that. There's no point in me getting married.
All right.
So the ultimatum is you have until this time to figure out if marriage is your end goal. If you feel as though I'm not the one you want to be married to, let me know.
Yeah.
Right.
Life is very short, and I don't have time to waste.
Yeah, for sure. I could definitely agree with that. It definitely depends on the person, because an ultimatum ultimately can either push you away or it depends on the damn person. If they solid enough and can be like, all right, babe, then we gonna try to like get to it.
Yeah.
Or they even gonna be like, fuck that.
I don't want to.
No. So it depends on the person.
Yeah,
Definitely depends on the person.
Definitely depends on the person because there's a lot of relationships that go on nowadays. A lot of women don't give men, and vice versa. A lot of men don't give women ultimatums either. It's like, all right, they rather just be in a relationship 10, 15, 20 years. Like you said.
What type of ultimatum would a man give a woman?
Sometimes women don't want to get married either. Or sometimes women don't want to change. Like, all right, I need you to change this. I need you to change this specific thing about you or I'm out.
Because it could be like a bitch who do hookah all the time. She always at the bar to be like, babe, listen, I fuck with you. And I like where this is going, but you be out there popping ass and doing hookah like every day.
I'm about to say that could be one too. Like you at the club, you're at the club every other day.
That constantly at the club. You don't have no money, so I know these niggas.
Oh, baby.
You know what? Come on. Come on, babe. Here's the ultimate. What you finna do? She gonna be like, fuck it, I'm still going to my hookah and I'm not with my bitches. Like,
or she'll say okay, and then the hookah is in the house.
Yeah.
What you want to say?
I've been in a situation like that before. Like I was dating somebody and like I felt like the person that you dating, y'all gotta match each other in some aspect, especially what you do for work. I feel like, or just your social life in general. And I was like, yo, I can't. That's not really you. I feel like you're just doing it just for the experience. Cool, go ahead, ball out. But at some point, you gotta cut back with that. Like you got a career. You know what I'm saying, like, and I'm not too comfortable with you being in that environment. So I'm saying, I was like, yo, at some point, at this point, yo, you gotta stop doing this at this point, right? Because you know what I'm saying, I feel like that'll make me more comfortable. But go ahead, ball out. But at this point, I'm going to need you. Listen, I'm gonna let you do what you do. But at this point, man, once you get right here,
gotta change some shit.
You ain't change that
right
shit.
here.
What's the craziest ultimatum someone has ever given you or that you've ever heard?
Damn, cut my exes off.
Yeah, that was the craziest.
I haven't dealt with that.
I was about to say I have an ex in my inner circle, so that's kind of like hard to like do the chopping. But
has anybody give me a tomato?
Crazy I think that's pretty much the basic one. Call all your exes off. I think that's really the main one. I don't really think I got nothing.
But that's only because people don't believe you can be friends with your significant other. You can be friends with an ex.
Some people think that.
Friend, a certain type of friend though, because some people be like, "Oh, we still cool." We like, no, your relationship is creepy. And it's like
what would the one be creepy? What relationship? How would it be? How would it be creepy?
Like I don't like they still come over unannounced.
Yeah, that's a little.
They feel as though they feel as though like you know like just because y'all saw each other naked they can do certain things that you know people. I'm saying I've never in a predicament, but people do it. People have that mindset like you already seen it, so it's okay. Like no,
I don't like that.
That's what you gotta.
I don't like that.
See?
Boundaries for sure. You gotta work on the set.
You can do what you can be friends. You have a new set of boundaries though, because me and that person aren't friends.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a same relationship. Like now we're not about to be buddy.
Nah, you gotta be ugly.
You gotta be ugly.
That's the only way it works. You have to be ugly.
What the ex?
Or the ex? Somebody. Eat a party, somebody has to be ugly. You have to be ugly. That's the only way.
They be the ones you gotta watch out for though.
No, you don't gotta. You have to watch out for two attractive people. Usually, the nigga's ugly, the woman is beautiful. If you got two attractive ass people, oh yeah, I'm gonna want to be trying to get back every time. Ain't no being friends.
Especially if that shit fire. I damn sure know you
spin the block.
That ain't wild.
That was your problem.
Ultimatums when it comes to friendships. You ever had an ultimatum like? Let me explain. Like if you say you were mutual friends with somebody. You might have been a mutual friend, and then the other mutual friend said you got to cut the other person off. You ever had that type of ultimatum?
We are adults. Okay, we are adults. What is your issue with that person? Is it a legitimate issue?
Right.
Or did you hear through the grapevine that they was talking about you to such and such, and that made you feel some type of way, but you never confirmed it, nor confronted the person? No, I'm not cutting them off. Bitch, deal with your problems.
Yeah, sometimes people don't want to deal with their problems head on. They rather throw everybody else into their circle of mess when it's like.
That's the problem with people now, though. They don't know how to what's the word? They don't know how to take acceptance, and really just take responsibility of their actions. Like, you gotta, if you gonna dish it out, take that shit back. Like, people don't know how to face the truth. Why a lot of people can't face themselves.
Right.
This shit finna get deep today. People be wilding out around this joint, like, for rap. Like,
all right, so say you're a mutual friend, does somebody else's problem become your problems?
no, bitch, deal with your shit. I'm gonna give you your space.
It will not become my problem.
It's not my problem. I don't have time for it.
You vent to me, I'll listen. I'll give you my sound advice, my opinion. Might give you a few steps to go about it if I've dealt with it personally. But it doesn't become my problem.
Right, because some people look at it was like, oh, my problem is your problem, and they feel as though you're not loyal because you're tending to the other person and not tending to them, when honestly you ain't really had shit to do with that.
I wouldn't even say like your problem is my problem. I'm more so like an empath, so I take on energy, period. So if you come to me with some type of shit that's going, if you're affected by it and you tell me, I'm instantly, naturally going to be affected by it because I'm just that type of person. I absorb energy a lot. So if you come to me like that and no, bitch, it's still not my problem, but I feel what you feeling. Like, I understand you did what I'm saying. So I'm more so, I'm trying to, can we find the positivity in this shit? Because I don't, if you're not coming to me with no conclusion of your complaint, I don't want to hear it. Like, I can't. There's too much going on.
Some people just want to hear out loud if they sound crazy or not. Right. If they sound like they're the problem or the other person is the problem.
And I'm gonna tell you, you're the problem.
Like, that sounds stupid. No, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's you. That's definitely you.
If your friend can't tell you you're wrong, that's not your friend.
Absolutely. They just a yes man. Like,
if it's small, I feel like stuff like that can be handled easy. But you know, the new term nowadays for people you have a problem with, if it's a severe problem, is that's an op.
Right.
I feel out of respect if you have some real life physical beef with somebody.
Right. And I know.
Like if it's like something physical or like real life, like yo, if I see this person,
that's the true definition of an op. If you see him on site, that's the problem. Not just you had a problem, he might have smashed your chick or something.
Oh, that's not what.
No, y'all just don't like each other.
Or they high something that was funny. There was something about you. Like now you upset.
Now just an op.
Yeah, that's not an op.
Like, bitch, it was funny.
You high some bitch when I see you outside on the street. That's wild. Like,
people tend to use that term. Like, no, that's not no real.
Social media.
Nobody's dying when y'all see each other. This is not an op. Like, nobody's dying here.
People don't know how to separate social media and real life.
Oh, honey, that.
Tell me.
But if it ain't that deep, I feel like you shouldn't be trying to put nobody else in your problem. But if it's like one of those, like, yo, if you with me and I see this person,
right?
You know what I'm saying,
that's different.
Be courteous, and you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, I feel like you only got to pick a side if it get to that point.
All right. I learned in life, listen, unless somebody coming after your family, coming after you, shit don't really be that deep.
Yeah, because people's dying every day, okay?
Yeah, should do.
Plug, what the hell? Because we see it every day.
People be mad because they ain't got a certain amount of followers on Instagram. Now you want to go to war with you because you got this amount. Like, it's not even that deep.
Fucking cares.
Yes, who cares? Who cares?
Is no follow match in my bank account yet?
No, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Ultimatums when it comes with someone living with you or...
yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yes. You talk about this a roommate?
Just in general. Well, yeah, you could use a roommate or somebody came to stay with you and it's just like...
The main one, clean up after yourself. You have no maids in here. Clean your shit. You piss on the toilet seat, clean it up.
Not the pissy toilet seat though.
Like, you leave toothpaste in the sink, clean it up.
That be my thing, because it be the toothpaste on the mirror.
Yes.
Like, you brushing your teeth hard as shit.
Oh, with the shit.
Why? Like, you sprinkling it like this.
Yeah, like.
You just like this with your toothbrush.
You just gonna leave that right there like that.
It's not going to.
So you ain't see that. I can't. That's probably the main
what about if somebody? What if like you said? What if somebody came to live with you and y'all had they was only supposed to be there for 2 months. Now it's 3 months later, 4 months later, and they still there. Do you give them ultimatum like, listen, you gotta go?
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta get to that point. Like, all right, you gotta.
I need or at least updates.
Yeah.
Like,
Some people would just stay.
I'm like, what if you said it was 2 months because you had something lined up, and at that 2 month mark, you thought you was gonna be on your feet, you thought you was gonna be fine, but then something fell through. So now that 2 month mark is here, and then you gotta stay longer. As long as you communicating it, then we can talk about it then. But if you just don't say shit. And you just
gonna linger around. You just gonna keep lingering around, huh?
It's like, you keep saying you going.
You said September, baby. It's about December.
I'm confused.
Close to Christmas.
You ain't say nothing.
You ain't saying nothing.
You ain't even asked me that I want a fucking Christmas gift, and you still here. You was saying fucking Thanksgiving. Yes. We went trick or treating. You ain't saying nothing.
Hey, you was at the market with me when I was just buying stuff for Christmas dinner. You ain't going. Oh, okay.
You was right there with me at every store for every fucking occasion.
And
you didn't contribute.
They contribute a goddamn thing.
Cool. Christmas time to go, baby.
It's about to get real ghetto.
Time to go, baby.
Real upset.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Get the fuck out.
Have a good day.
All right, let me ask you this question. Why is it easier for women to vent to their friends than it is for men?
Because
I want to hear a nigga who's like,
man.
Cause baby.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I don't specifically vent to men, like people that I'm cool with, people that I'm close with, because I've had it used against me before. So it's like certain shit I only vent to probably a certain amount of people. See, women, y'all just vent. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all vent on social media. Y'all vent any and every time when y'all getting y'all feelings.
Well. You know what these bitches do. I ain't know what they do.
Y'all put a whole. It be a whole.
I don't. But
these bitches do. Social media.
These hoes do.
You see some of them comments. You in the comments like, damn, what's going on?
They really do.
I'm about to say we talked about it, but yeah.
I feel like men don't really vent because they feel like they gotta be so macho. You dig what I'm saying? I feel as though if they try to talk to their homies, niggas is so like stern, where if a nigga trying to be like vulnerable or just like, bro, I need to just talk to you, niggas be like, nigga, especially if you talking to me about a little lady. Nigga, fuck that bitch. Niggas like, bro, like, no, I really
niggas will talk to you about their lady, like about somebody you're dealing with.
Some niggas, but not in that term for real. Like niggas be judging niggas for, especially for some odd reason. I don't know what it is about a nigga. If it's two homies, right, and one of them get in a relationship and the other one's still single, he really be like, you really nut ass nigga, you gonna let that bitch control what you like, bro? You not gonna.
Women do the same thing though.
Like,
women do the same exact thing. As soon as the women get in a relationship and the other friend ain't in a relationship, damn, they get mad. It'd be a little.
With females though, we're just naturally in tune with our female friends. We talk to our female friends every day. Like that's a bond. Niggas,
true.
No, niggas will really be on some hating ass shit. Like, bro, you really can't come outside. You really can't. You wanna let that bitch? Like it'll be like, hold on, bro, this is my lady.
Like, why you calling
respect on my shit? Like, what do you mean? Like,
So it's levels. It's levels.
Okay.
Guys usually have like maybe 1 to 2 guy friends that they actually talk to about literally everything.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure every guy at least has 2 friends that they tell everything to. Like, you go to the grave with this. You know what I'm saying? When it come to relationships, guys not talking to all their friends about their relationship. I feel like that's real personal. Guys don't do that. But when it comes to some hoes, oh yeah. we gonna run it up. But when it comes to personal situations, guys, they only gonna vent to
certain ones,
certain people.
Yeah, I had a homie like that. He passed away, but I had a homie like that. I probably got one homie left like that I could really vent to and tell him everything. But yeah, the one homie, he used to tell the same thing to me. Like, man, you gotta take these secrets to the grave. Like, nigga, you died before me. God damn it.
Yeah, niggas don't get emotions getting out there. When we got emotion, when we feeling emotional, it's supposed to be like a secret. That's how I feel.
That's what's crazy, because guys, we really we'll deal with a lot of shit. We just won't say anything, and I think nowadays is a lot. That's when the whole mental health thing start coming in. Like, it's okay to go talk to somebody, because niggas are really just have shit build up and to the point you just like,
and they be mad at the world. Like, bitch, I ain't do nothing to you.
But then a lot of like niggas get judged, especially by like females, because again, a female will use that shit against you on some nutty shit. If you're not fucking with a thorough enough female, she gonna use that shit against you. Like, if you don't give a nigga at least some type of sacred space to come to just like be able to vent just a little bit without any judgment, like none, and you not gonna bring that shit back up on them in his most probably vulnerable fucking moment, that's why niggas be like,
I ain't telling nobody shit.
Listen, you vent to because the niggas be ready to kill somebody. You vent to your girl, and then they start using that. They use that shit against you. Bitch, I kill you.
Nigga be mad at you. Like, what's up with you? Like, this bitch, I'm like, kill this bitch. Like,
Wait,
talks.
wait a minute.
You wasn't supposed to tell them.
Pause. What she do? What you tell her?
Man,
Hold on.
listen.
Nigga, something
How far
happened,
this
bro.
shit go? How far this shit go?
Goddamn.
Especially if you mad. Oh man, you just gonna use that on me? You gonna use that? Oh, niggas be hot.
What's wrong? Talk to you bitches.
Niggas be hot.
Now I'm a bitch. You know, bitch when you was talking to me. That
Cause
like,
chicks would do
like,
a chick could do that and just walk out the room. You like, hey, that's how you feeling. Now you just mad.
wild.
You want to just go break some shit for no reason. You're like, you
I'm ready
motherfucker.
to break this bitch jaw.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You gotta.
She gotta go, Bridget. Come pick this bitch up. She gotta go.
Like,
Listen,
wait a minute.
seriously. All right, we're gonna get back to that, but we're gonna get into our 2 cent segment. So for those on our 2 cent segment is like it's a messy scenario, crazy scenario, anything along those lines. So I don't know if y'all seen this. So it says carjackers interrupt couple having sex in the back seat, leaves them naked in the street. Now the question is, if you was in that predicament and you weren't supposed to be in that predicament, we know what we mean. You weren't supposed to be there. How do you handle that situation?
There's no other way you can handle it. How the fuck is you going to explain?
What am I
you're
doing?
naked outside with
How do
another
you-
person. How do you explain that to you?
With a person that you're not supposed to be with at that.
How do you explain, babe? They stole our clothes too.
Would you say? Ain't no way. I got. Yo.
Like how did they wind up here? How did she wind up with you?
Yes.
Naked by my motherfucking self. Butt naked all alone. Like,
She was walking past. She was an accessory. I don't know where the fuck she came from.
Two butt naked people across, like, so he butt naked over there. They not together.
No, I don't know where she came
These two
from.
butt naked motherfuckers, they not together.
But you got
I don't know where
to
she
call
came-
somebody else. I can't.
I don't know where she came from.
Yeah, that's wild.
I would probably leave my nigga outside.
You gonna do it? You remember the episode of Martin when he was at the pool hall and he was trying
I was
everything?
gonna say that.
And he
I would ride up like, yeah, no, that's not even it.
Sir, you're going to have
Goodbye.
to get love. I'm
Have a
that's
good day.
it. We
Listen,
don't.
you trauma. You got a lot going on there. First of all, the carjack is petty as shit because like, why would y'all all cars y'all gonna fuck with this one? Like y'all know I was doing something.
It's being done. You's a fucking hater.
Like, why didn't y'all couldn't hear them like getting into your car, or was your shit just
They was
open?
zoned out. Listen, you be just niggas ain't-
I can hear what's going on around me. Like,
Niggas
what the
ain't hear
fuck?
that?
Wait a minute.
Clearly
y'all
not
blocking
car.
out sound too during sex? Like y'all
Man,
y'all sitting there like this?
Niggas say blackout. Nobody knows what's going on.
He was
Like-
in something. Well, what you-
Bro, it's broad daylight. Right?
Yeah, it was broad daylight. Yeah, it was broad daylight. Yeah,
This really happened?
yeah, this really happened. Yeah.
You
I know you fucking lying.
no, it's a video.
It was really a
This
video of this shit. Yeah, this shit was wild.
Broad daylight. They run up on a car. I'm like, bro, why you ain't go find like a ducky block? or
Yeah, they were
something
on
like
a
that,
street.
bro?
They were on a
Like,
main,
you on
like a
regular
main strip. Yeah, like
Oh, well, they said, come on. They said, come on over here then.
the bulls-
They wanted to show they
the bulls.
fucking
It was
got
two
one,
bulls.
didn't
They came from both sides and they got them. They made them get the fuck out the car. And that might have been three of them.
Open the doors.
They wanted that. Yeah,
Why is your car
yeah.
unlocked during that moment?
They wanted that. Cock out, rock out. They
Listen.
said, we doing the deal.
Child, they should have just fucked on the hood.
They said, but they wanted a show. They got it.
Hey,
You asked for that.
listen.
That's wild.
Listen, if y'all have any crazy scenarios, we take them all. We take voice messages. We take everything. We've had some. We've had people leave voice messages. So definitely appreciate that. All right, let me give you this. Let me give you this quote. It says, y'all hiding prostitution behind I don't date broke men.
Wait, what? Pause. Don't just slip by that. Read that again.
Y'all hiding prostitution behind I don't date broke men.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I can't speak on that, but
I ain't fucking for money.
I'm not fucking for no money.
Like what?
But these bitches,
They on the it's I don't know where this movement came from, but it's this whole thing about a
post your
nigga
cash
fucking
app?
with you and he has to pay your bills. I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
Like you had Pico was there before you met this nigga.
Yeah.
So why he gotta pay the Pico bill now?
Let me ask you this question. Do you think it's a lot of broke women out here?
Yes.
that sometimes hide
hell
behind.
yeah.
They're getting money from money from multiple
I say,
dudes.
it goes back to what I said earlier. Bitches that go to the bar, you ain't got no money, but you know that it's a nigga in here
That's gonna spend-
buy some shit for you, whether they're shots, food, whatever the case may be. Because why? He's the type of bitch that He's trying to entertain
Going
a
to
bitch
the,
like you.
For a woman to go to the club with no money and then come out drunk, that shit's wild.
Cause a nigga is in the club.
That's game.
That's
game.
It is,
That's
but
Plug.
But to do it consistently,
that's wild.
But no, a lot of bitches is looking to use their coochie as payment. That is exactly what's going on around here in this world of 2022. These bitches like you gotta like at least pay a bill, and it's just like well, what if I'm like independent, like I pay my own shit, right? I just want to fuck on something.
But you know the funny part, they say pay a bill, and the guy be writing a DM. He paid 2 bills, and now it's like I still don't want to fuck with you. They pick and choose. They pick and choose. Yeah,
he a sucker.
He didn't pay for electric down the crib. He ain't even been in.
Niggas stop out.
You niggas better know your fucking worth now.
Exactly.
Now know your worth for your motherfucking mighty cock. What is it? Mighty cock slayer. My brother came up with that right there. Mighty cock slayer motherfucker. Put some respect on you. Why would you can't
like
set some boundaries for yourself, bitch? Okay, if I'm going to at least pay electric bill, bitch, I done turned this light on.
I turned it on to go to the bathroom, bitch. I didn't do nothing else.
It's just like don't tell me to do my phone. Like a nigga pay a phone bill, like don't tell me what to do my phone. I paid that bill. nigga say he paid the bill. Now what?
Women associate sex with money. It doesn't matter what way it is. 9 times out of 10, that's always the case. And most of the time, I feel like it's a guy fault too. But if your first date is anything super exquisite, you leave with money. I feel like if you can find a cool, chilling date, but I think that changed somebody's perspective.
A nice little,
but see,
nice little ice cream date.
Because if you go out on a first date with somebody, like I'm gonna speak for these hoes out here, right? Because the way they meant to go, if you gotta have some type of money. Like a bitch, you can't take a bitch to a park. Because now if you take a bitch to a park to get some water ice, say you take a bitch to, we gonna go sit by the water. We going down Kelly Drive, bitch. We gonna go to fucking King's. We gonna get this water ice, this pretzel, bitch. You can get whatever. We get a big ass pint of water ice if you want to. You dig what I'm saying?
You got the pint. Mix the flavors.
The thing is, it's not about the money, and that be the problem with bitches nowadays. It's the vibe of the nigga. You gotta get the vibe of them. So I can sit out by a park in nature, ground my fucking self to have a conversation with you. First of all, if you going to an exquisite ass restaurant, you not even focused on him. The whole time, this is what you doing. You posting everything that's going on. You gotta make it seem like you fucking with a nigga with money instead of trying to get to know the nigga.
And the nigga that even
same nigga that can buy you a fucking $3 water ice be the same nigga that can take you to that same restaurant later on down the line. It's never about that, but these bitches don't think like that. You gotta automatically come off the rip or that nigga ain't got no money, bitch. You took me to the park. I want to go see some fucking ducks.
Right.
I like ducks. I like walking.
Now they try to spin the block. Whole time that was the nigga that had the money, but he just didn't
come off like that. Maybe he didn't come off like that because he wanted to see how you was gonna move.
Right.
And this bitch
it's
went
like,
back to her friends.
Can I give you this? He ain't got no money.
Did you ever see the clip when Gilly said he made his wife pay for dinner on their first date? He made her pay for the dinner, but once they left out the restaurant, he gave her the money back. He said, I just need to see what type of chick you was.
I think honestly, on some shit like that, I would think that's a test. I would pass the shit out that says, bro, it ain't about shit because we not tripping over no money.
He paid her back the money and then some.
Here you go.
It's nothing to pay for no fucking date. I don't give a fuck. You think that's a problem?
It's this whole thing, this whole mentality where he has, like, this nigga needs to pull out his wallet to solidify something. To say that he's some type of nigga with them type of females.
That's like a nigga being in a poppy store and he got a fucking Arizona. Why you pulling out a stack? You mean
he need to make sure he gets to the right one.
You ain't got
he gonna do all the ones. Oh, there we go, baby.
You got all this money. You ain't even got your shit placed like
in a
order, so you could just know to go to the back and grab that $5 that you need to grab, sir. Like I don't like that.
Nigga, you got the wrong one because I'm about to rob you. Then.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to rob you.
First of all, why you even got that shit in the bank somewhere? That shit not in the shoebox.
You don't know what a bank account is?
I don't like that.
No, I don't like that. Now, often it's crazy. Part two of that, it says, ladies, it says, if you were tricking on a nigga, but he give you some of the best D you ever had, you charging him again.
Say that again.
If you was tricking on a nigga and he gave you some of the best D you ever had, are you charging him again?
If you tricking on a nigga like you
was using him for the money,
for
whatever.
the money,
but he gave you good D.
Oh, he gave the best D.
If I'm tricking, I'm tricking again.
So you,
because I'm paying him, right?
He paying me.
He paying me or we paying him? What's going on?
He paying me, right? He paying you.
He paying me.
But he gave you good D. So the first time you did it, you didn't know that his dick was gonna be that good. So you charged him. But the second time is just like, do you charge him again?
Yeah, you still charging him,
or you just get the D? No, I'm charging him again. I'm already tricking.
This is still a play.
I'm already tricking.
We're still playing the game here.
Now it's just gonna be even more amazing because I know the dick is good, but I'm getting paid at the end.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
That's wild.
I'm crying.
If you're not tricking, then it's gonna be a whole different mindset you'll have. I'm just getting good dick. Like, this is good dick. I'm enjoying myself. Happy, joy. But if I'm tricking,
getting paid and you giving the good up. Oh,
excuse. That's like a double whammy. It's amazing. It's like
I'm crying.
That's like ordering a 10-piece and they put an extra nugget in there.
Period.
God.
Period.
Like what? That's amazing.
How much do you love me?
That's like,
Why you get an extra nugget? Like, what is it?
Not McDonald's, Chick-fil-A.
You
going to Chick-fil-A.
Listen, that's like getting a 4-piece and they give you a 5. You like, what the fuck? What?
No, your best example probably be like Dunkin' Donuts. You know they give you exactly 6 hash browns. Like you never got a 7th hash brown ever. Like never. Whoever count first of all,
you just
they pay you
the one
shit.
that stuck together and you like, bitch. Look how much they love me today. God, I'm special, huh?
God, you did it. You did it.
I'm crying.
Now you fucking lying.
Like, but yeah, why wouldn't you still charge them? Like, what the fuck? Yes.
Why? Because it's good, so I'm supposed to be like, oh, this is free of charge.
No.
What? The ones in the house. Fuck no. Run that bank and let's get this going.
Run it back. See, that's when that's when that shit turned into a relationship though. Now that nigga didn't put your head between the washer and dryer. Now
that's if you're doing it for free. If it's for free, yeah, it might be a relationship. But if you're tricking, that's not a relationship. Ain't nobody turn that into a relationship.
Some women start off tricking, and then that shit go from tricking to, you know what I'm saying, you in a whole situation.
I need to meet her. Cause what was you doing?
Somewhere.
And went from tricking and you went into a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, that means you wasn't built for
or some feelings might have got involved somewhere along the lines.
You wasn't built for tricking.
Baby said love. Huh?
Everybody think they built for tricking. That might be it. Everybody ain't built for tricking, I guess.
These hoes ain't built for tricking. That's why these bitches be trying to. When that song came out, Rihanna's song, then they tell you that I was a savage, and all them bitches was saying that you bitches is not savage. You can't handle a nigga telling you the truth. Mm-hmm. You can't handle just fucking on a nigga and not catching feelings. Like, you bitches is not savage.
Can you picture you start tricking and the first nigga you do, he be like,
I'm in love. I love you, thank you.
Or he would have told you that shit was trash. What was your point of tricking him?
Whoa.
Now you
can you imagine? Time out. Wait, can you imagine if a chick, she's trying to start tricking, and then the first nigga she tried to trick on, he said that shit was trash? Yo, her stop just
fucking wild.
Yo, her stop just dropped
down.
You kidding me?
You're out of business already.
Yeah, that's anything.
Like she might have like say she pulled a stepper, and her stepper was like her shit wasn't stepping.
I feel like that was God's way of telling you are not supposed to be doing this, baby.
Baby, if you let's go find that application.
Yeah,
go on Indeed. They got
you. Pussy is not it.
That's a bad job. It says men are also allowed not to prefer you because you don't have no house, no car, and no money.
That's true.
I
hope you got some fucking standards for yourself and you're not just fucking on a bitch that got a cot.
And that be a problem because niggas don't be having standards or knowing they worth. You still fucking with shorty and she on an air mattress and she done been in there for a year.
Yeah.
I think that's.
And she didn't have no plans. I was trying to get no furniture.
I think that's part of the problem.
Aaron's Rent-A-Center, the furniture store down the block, they all take like small deposits.
You die with the rent.
Right off with $1, $10. You can get you a bed and a mattress.
Again, no respect on the mighty cock slabs.
They really get your couch repo. That's different. Like they come and take your couch back. That's different. Like how you repo your couch? Like
they call you first.
They call you. Damn. Then they leave the shit on your door.
Yeah.
Then they talking to your neighbors.
For sure.
Now your couch is going.
That's a bad. No, but what you say about it, I think sometimes as men, sometimes we don't have standards. A lot of men don't have standards, and I think a lot of time that fucks up the whole pool, the whole dating pool, because sometimes I said this before. You start polluting the waters because it's like, all right, you treating this chick that she shouldn't even be on. This chick should not be on the same pedestal as this chick. Like she's a boss. She's not. Mm-hmm. She has shit going for her. She has her body going for her. She might have a lot of followers, but she don't have no money coming in. She don't have nothing going on, and we're treating them the same. And somewhere along the lines, once you start treating this person the same, this person starts to lose value. Yeah, it's just fucked up, but that's the truth. Can't treat every woman the same. Just like you can't treat every guy the same. It's the same thing because you start treating the guy that's it's fucked up, like the boss guy. Now he gonna talk crazy to you. He don't give a fuck about none of that.
Standards. You gotta have standards.
Go ahead.
At the end of the day.
That gotta make it make sense though, because then that just bringing the standards of we talking about dealing with people that don't have money and then people who do got money.
True.
If you don't got a car, you need money to buy them things. even if she want to go on a date, it might be $3 water ice. He might not have it for $3 water ice. He might got it for a pack of gum.
Right.
So
True.
Judging him off his finances.
True. That's very true. That's very true.
Everything you do in life is money.
It's money.
Everything is.
True.
That's
So
true.
why can't big boss dog get treated like somebody who was a worker?
Who's a worker,
The Indian, the chief won't work. Without the chief, the Indian won't work.
Big fan.
Got a point. Got a point. It's funny. It's funny you said it because it's a lot of people that like they might have businesses and they might try to talk down on the little person that don't have that have the 9 to 5. But the whole time that 9 to 5 is he might be making more than you. He paying your fucking business. Honestly, that's why you can't.
Or they're happy.
Yeah,
they're happy. Everybody, like, I don't want to say, people push this entrepreneurship thing. Right. Oh, you can be making 6 figures. Let me show you how. Y'all can be drop shipping. And it's just like, I don't want that fucking headache. I got to promote this.
Right.
That,
right, true.
Everybody, and that's exactly why they talking about it won't be a lot of consumers, because everybody is starting a business. Everybody has a business, whether you selling food, clothes, whatever you selling, somebody has a business. Like, who do y'all expect to buy this shit?
Right. You can't talk down to your consumer.
Yeah.
You can't talk down on it because there's a lot of some of our parents, they just wanted to work, they want to retire and they want to live life. Some people enjoy that. They don't have the pressures of having a business. Some people think you have a business and then right off the rip, your shit is just up here, your top tier, your shit is just going to take off. Like they don't see the society. Yeah. We had guests last week. She was saying like she has her own spin class. I mean, she has her own spin studio now, but when she started off, like I said, she went to college. She worked in corporate America. She did this, she did that, and now it got her to the point where now she runs her own studio. Yeah. And I asked her, I said, did you working for somebody, working in that environment help you prepare you for your business? She was like, yeah, because sometimes you have to learn how to run a business. Some people think you just have a business
and just
it's a lot of people out here just feeding money into a business. There's no profit coming back.
In.
They think they think it is, but it's not. Like that's why people have to break down their numbers. They have to really like do your research on certain shit. Yeah. You just can't and say I'm just gonna make this shirt. I'm just gonna put it out there. Somebody gonna buy it. What happens when nobody buy it?
Right
now, you sitting on a bunch
of merch.
Exactly that you just can't sell.
Standards.
Right.
That what you put out to people and the customers, the people that you trying to reach out to, you gotta have some type of something going for yourself that's not just the right now. You can't just think of the right now. We are past the right now.
Right.
You shouldn't even be thinking I'm in 2023. Fuck, damn near 2024. Like this is not. I've been in 2022 back in 2020.
Right.
This shit is all. You gotta plan ahead. So by the time it come, you be like, I've been said this shit though.
Exactly.
Without you even really realizing, like, manifest that shit, speak shit into existence. But you gotta work for that shit. Motherfuckers think that they just, I'm gonna do this, and then tomorrow, and then when tomorrow come, they be like, it didn't happen. I'm a failure. You didn't even apply no type of pressure.
You put no time in.
You didn't
first
do
day of sales
nothing.
ain't go
You
right.
didn't even give yourself a chance to fail. All right, I sold one shirt today. All right, I sold one shirt today. Now you set the intention tomorrow. Maybe I sell 2. Next day, I probably can get to like 5. You gotta set the fucking tone, even with your fucking business.
And they don't want to broaden their audience either. Like your family and friends is not your audience.
They're not.
They're never.
They shouldn't even be a target.
They're never gonna be your audience. They may watch it. They may talk about it. But it's always a maybe. You need to look at people that's not in your circle. That's not around you. They're gonna be your biggest supporters. They bringing in your revenue.
First of all, the people around your family and shit, they whatever you do, they benefit by default because you're a family. Especially if it's like the family that you fuck with, your immediate family, where you say anything that I do, like it's for them. You dig what I'm saying? They're gonna reap that shit no matter what. So they should just automatically just chill. Anyway, but it's always the motherfuckers that's really on the outskirts of everything that's like, you be like, I ain't know this motherfucker even knew who I was or of my page. Like, them the people. It's the ones that you least expect, but that just also come with like doubting yourself too. You just gotta know who you are to even, before you even in the room, to be like, I know they watching my shit. My brother say this shit all the time. My brother be like, I know motherfuckers see my shit. Like I know what's going on already. So when something happened, to be like, well, bro, you said this shit maybe about a month or 2 ago that motherfuckers was watching you, and it just so happened to manifest in the physical. It's gonna happen in your mind first. It's the same thing with a bitch and trying to leave a relationship. You mentally leave before you physically leave. Period. The bitch been out the relationship for a whole 3 years, and she physically got herself together,
thinking this is okay
to go. Everything they think it's an overnight process. No, I've been planning this shit. This shit been.
Yeah. But hey, let me get this one. It says a lot of women got the right plan with the wrong man.
What we planning?
I was getting there.
We planning a whole business?
What
We
we
talking about we
doing?
planning a relationship.
The right plan, like
plan-
you
we
sometimes.
planning a what?
Sometimes.
What we planning?
Sometimes.
Baby shower the fuck?
Like women that they have it all planned out, what they want to do with a man, how they want a man to be, how this and that, and it just happens to be the wrong man.
Well, ma'am, find another one.
Miss Lady.
Find another one.
So people don't.
He just not it. Like it's just like putting on the wrong pair of shoes. They pretty shoes. Find one in your size.
They don't fit.
They don't fit.
And if they don't fit and you go to the register and you ask to see if they have it at the size and they don't, then go to another store.
Ain't no locations. All right, then you know what that means? The wrong pair of fucking shoes. Pick out another one.
Pick out another one.
Pick out another pair of shoes. You got a second pair, second choice. I don't know, runner up. Something.
I mean, that just comes with just
runner-up.
trying to like.
Like why y'all?
That just comes with. I just was talking about this shit on Instagram the other day. That just comes with like looking at somebody make a picture, right? And then you try to take the picture and try to repaint the picture that the person made. No. Them colors that they decided to put on that picture. Pay attention to them motherfucking colors. Like you dig what I'm saying? Us as females, we avoid the shit out of some signs.
all them red flags is
It be
so
like-
pretty in pink, ain't they? That's
Not
what
the
they
little-
That shit be
not the little Kim
multi
dance.
color.
They so
That's
so
be
pretty,
like, you
ain't
dig what I'm
in pink.
saying? And we be like, they so pretty. So is he. You dig what I'm saying? But
I think
you can't force something on somebody that's just not there. Because when you try to force it is when you really, really fuck yourself up. You really gotta. You can't go by what you want to happen or what you mentally think that's going to happen. You got to go by what a motherfucker show you. You
Right.
got to go by actions.
all the time.
You really like us as, and I'm just really talking about us as females. Like we really have to like put on our big girl panties and be like, you know what, he really playing in my face because we really don't be trying to accept that shit for real.
Yeah,
We
you
are
don't
some
wanna-
naive
that
creatures.
embarrassment. Oh hell to the
We are
no.
very naive. Like you not about to say.
Especially if I done talk highly of this nigga and he showed me some other shit. It's like
You gonna show me the other side? The side that motherfuckers was telling me, and I'm like, it's no way.
Why do you think is more women do that than men? Because a man would be like, all right,
the man
I'm
only
out.
gonna do that if somebody calling his girlfriend a hoe.
think so?
If another man can speak to how many bodies she got or what she did in her past in that type of way, then he's gonna feel some type of way. What else can another nigga say about your girl that's gonna make you feel some type of way? What, she an idiot?
She was scamming.
She dumb? She a scammer? Nobody gives a fuck about being a
got a
scammer
point
nowadays. That's a good ass job for somebody.
Them bitches making some
Them
money.
bitches make money. That is a good ass. She be out here
Yeah, I
making
think-
pay stubs. They be like, okay.
Yeah, you might be right for females. I guess it's a lot more.
It's a whole
It come in
picture.
waves too. It'd be a girl,
Yeah.
then another chick come out of nowhere. A chick come out the roof. Like where the fuck she come from? They just
Whoa,
They
They
just,
like all to you as a woman. It's
Come
just
to-
like
Don't come to me as no fucking woman.
it's like bitch.
Don't come. I don't like that.
I don't have time for it.
Because what is that?
What are you
Come into
doing?
it.
What are you doing? What are you doing it for?
what
know you fucking lying.
It's not because it's not a girl code that you're doing when you say I'm coming to you as a woman. You trying to be messy.
Messy.
Messy is hell.
Sue. That's
would
all
you be
that
more
is.
mad if a woman came to you as a woman, or would you be more mad at the chick coming at you, or would you be more mad at your dude?
Of course, I would be mad at my nigga. I don't want her coming at me either.
I'm mad at.
I'm gonna deal with him.
I'm
gonna deal with his ass.
Don't come.
Because at some point, the chick she might have knew he was in a situation, so she might have got mad. Most likely, now she want to come to you. What the fuck she coming to you for? She should be mad at him. What she gonna tell you? What is she gonna tell you that's gonna really?
What are you coming at me? What are we?
Gonna
What are we
do?
talking about?
What are we gonna
Go ahead,
do
what
with
was
this?
So
Why you be so cool when you just?
I'll be easing my way in. I feel like that's not even really a thing no more. I feel like stuff like
You don't
that.
think so?
I feel like the coming to somebody as a woman thing. I feel like that's only for people who like in like serious relationships or like a relationship that's like super public.
Think so?
Yeah,
Why?
cause I just posted this. I feel like the new coming to somebody as a woman is people doing little social media shit, trying to like get attention or something like that. Like, oh, you know what?
They put hearts underneath your picture, or
Doing some shit. You
comments,
just trying to be
like little dumb
seen.
shit.
Yeah.
You trying to be seen, or you in somebody's views just to All right, let me take
this to see.
Yeah, let me see to see who this is.
I know that they gonna see this shit. Like,
yeah, I'm saying. So, I mean, I got lined up like that too. I mean, I ain't really get.
That's how we can speak on it. So yes.
You know what I'm saying, yeah, I got lined up like that too. But it be giving you want to be a pick me ass bitch, but that's cool.
Yeah. messy.
Yeah, that's the new messy. Trying to be seen without actually going to go say something to somebody.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, because now they gonna be like, who the fuck is this? And now you like, you don't even know what to say. You like,
why is she approaching me?
Right.
I don't be understanding how some of these girls.
For sure.
Yeah.
Men be in it. The niggas be in it.
What?
Oh, the niggas be, and that be the thing, because the niggas be in it, and then
they
be
don't
fraud,
wanna-
and they be trying
and
to
they
act
don't
like they
say
don't be
it.
in it. But it's no reason why, if you not in it, there's no reason why she should be coming at
To me.
All right, it's levels. I know. It's levels. You gotta take niggas players cards if they gonna do this shit wrong. But I'm gonna tell all my bitches I love them. I ain't even gonna lie. I do love them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. See? And then
Now you still all the bitches you love.
I tell all my bitches I love them.
This is the problem right here. All these bitches on the same level.
No, they not. But
And so you telling all these bitches the same thing, and none of these bitches is on the same level.
they not. You wanna know why? You want to sound crazy? It sound crazy. I had this shit down to a science. Shit was rolling. All right, cool. You know what? I was taking bitches here and there. Maybe I was a little, I was dipping and dabbing. I was dipping and dabbing. I feel like I was tricking at some point. I slowed down.
It ain't tricking if you got
it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Cool, I slowed down. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me stop doing that shit. Y'all cool. I fuck with y'all. But we have an establishment as I'm just fucking you and this is never going nowhere. They know this. Do I fuck with you? Yes. I got love for you? Yes, I do. But you're never going to be my actual girl. You know this.
Do they know this?
Yeah.
Do they know this? Sometimes they don't be know that. Sometimes
Do they really know this?
Sometimes chicks don't really be knowing that. You can tell them shit that don't mean they don't believe it. They might not, but
she will tell you at the end of the day, I know this, I got this, we not together. All right, cool. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, yada yada.
But is she understanding it?
At that moment, I bet you I can put money on it. If you switch up your actions to show a tad bit more affections, I bet you she'll reciprocate it. And
I make sure I don't do that.
no, I'm saying if you don't have to do it, but I'm saying as soon as a nigga does that, as soon as his actions change, even if he gives a little bit more, she's gonna reciprocate.
Of course.
And no nigga want nobody hitting the same pussy that they hit.
That's cat, bro.
You think so?
That's cat. That's cat. That's cat.
You ain't gonna tell me you love her. So the moment you find out she hit something else, you gonna get back even if you don't show it.
As if you fuck with her though. You got if you really running through shit, that shit don't matter. Cause we all fucking somebody.
Depends on what chick that is.
If it's a personal,
It depends if it's a personal.
if it's not personal, that shit.
It gotta be personal.
If a certain nigga start fucking with a female and he do like what you saying you're doing, like we have an agreement, we fucking this is that. I don't have feelings for you. I have love for you. Like I don't want to see you destitute out in the street, homeless, nothing like that. That's as far as that's gonna go, right? But as soon as she starts fucking with somebody else, and you don't even know what their agreement is, a nigga will start to switch up on it.
If it's a personal, yeah.
But it's only gonna be personal. I'm only telling the person that listen, I might not be ready for the relationship now. I'm just fucking you. I'm not gonna say, yo, listen, we're never gonna be nothing. We're never gonna be this. I'm not having that conversation with you if I don't have no feelings towards you personally, and I only want that pussy to be mine. But I'm different though. I don't have multiple sex partners.
All right.
Safety first. Safety
All right, let me give you last question. Last question. It says men will sleep with an impregnated woman they're jealous of to keep her from reaching her full potential in life. Say, yes, men use babies to keep you stuck and struggling. It's called reproductive abuse. Look it up.
That
Do you
nigga
agree?
He is the spawn of Satan.
He is foul.
The spawn of Satan.
What, the one that
if
gets
he
you pregnant
does that.
just to keep you?
Just to
keep me at like I can't prosper.
Nigga.
You want to keep
I can't
me
prosper.
here?
See, I can't agree with that though.
Why not? You don't think so?
No, we don't create life.
You're a part of
We
it.
don't create life. Because the moment she knew that we was about to fuck without this condom, she knew it was a possibility. She ain't say, yo, go to store and get the condom.
Yeah.
Really try to stop
We had a conversation about that.
At this point, I don't understand why y'all didn't give him a mic. Just pull up to the top.
Cause wait a minute. Do we want to open that can of worms again?
We had a conversation. We said, her exact. Go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip.
Words were.
I'm gonna see if I can find a clip.
When a woman has sex with a man, if you allow that man to have sex with you raw, the responsibility is both of yours after whatever comes out of it. But the responsibility is still both of yours before that. Now, if he says, if he doesn't have a condom and you still let him go, you're accepting those consequences. Because either you should have one or you shouldn't have let it go down at all. Mm-hmm. But if he brings a condom, right, and then you like he put it on, then he take it off and you don't say nothing about it. It's up to you to be like, hey, wait, this is my body. And at the end of the day, if this nigga nutting me, I know
I found it.
What can happen.
I found a clip.
Oh yeah.
This is what you said.
I'm about to say, ain't nobody got speakers. Ain't nobody got headphones.
That's all right. You gonna be there.
Don't be spiteful and put this nigga on child support when he said he didn't want the baby. Y'all can sit here and tell me underneath these. Y'all can tell me in this video under the comments. It takes two to tango, and he made. Sis, at the end of the day, when a guy is having sex with you, he nuts in you. So if you didn't tell him to put on a condom before y'all had sex, it is not his fucking responsibility to go get the condom. You have to make that decision for yourself because you have to bear the burden of the child. And I'm not saying a child is a burden, but you have to carry that child if you want to. You have to go through what your body changes. He can give you a fucking STI, not an STD right off the way. You might wind up with a vaginal infection because you let that go down. You have to stop him from doing it. You have to give him if he doesn't want to wear one, then you don't have sex with him.
Yeah. So pretty much along those lines, they killed it. If you ever get a chance, go back to that video and look at those comments.
Just look at the comments.
Look at those comments. My God, she had them.
I was
angry.
I was all types of shit. It was
said,
a lot.
Don't send me no clips of her dumb ass no more. All types of she was all types of everything. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
Standing 10 toes down on that.
That just means she hit it. That just means she hit a nerve. That's all that was.
She hit something.
Yeah,
like, for sure.
You have a I have a responsibility to my body. Yeah. Like I can't, even me being in a relationship, like I can't just be like, oh, okay, me and my man just having sex, so we just gonna do it unprotected because it's just me and him. But I know what comes out of it. I know exactly, like if I get pregnant, I get pregnant. Mm-hmm. Now I'm in a relationship, so it'll change that dynamic. Like if I get pregnant, like nigga, you knew too. Mm-hmm. So we gonna raise this child together. But if you just fucking with somebody and that happens, and they tell you like I don't want the child or whatever case to me, like I don't want to go about this, and you still have the child, you decided to take on that responsibility. Like that man said he didn't want it,
and you still decided
to have it. And a woman, women empowerment, pro-choice, everything like that. That's perfectly fine. But abortion is technically, I believe, it's supposed to be used in that emergency, like I need it. Not consecutively, you just going to the clinic every time you get pregnant just to be like abort.
Membership.
Like you got, like they know you're not first.
You got a membership in the joint.
Like they know you're not coming for birth control, healthy sex habits, none of that. They know you coming in there to terminate a pregnancy.
Yeah.
When you walk through the door.
I think abortion should only be used for like if a female baby was raped.
Yeah.
If the man don't want to keep the kid, nigga don't go on the road trying to get a little extra fat.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right, Bridget, what's next for you? What's next for you? What's your ultimate goal? Let me ask you that.
Are we doing skits? So we try and get a show?
Yeah, what's your ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is definitely a YouTube channel. Okay. Like I know I'm going to end up like vlogging, whatever, and that's just more so on the funeral home aspect because Rick's Funeral Cremation Services is a funny place to work. Like as serious as the business is, like right. It's a funny place to work, and people think that just because we're in such a serious business that we're not human. Like we not supposed to laugh, like we don't joke. No, we're human. We're probably more funnier than any other people that I know, honestly, because just because of the business that we in. So between that, my own podcast.
Oh shit! You gonna call it Dust Plus? I know what you gonna call it. What you don't know yet? Yeah, you gonna call it yet? I think that'd be dope.
Vibes.
I think it'd be dope.
Bad bitch vibes.
Your brother is he gonna be your co-host?
Oh, my co-host is Tasha Mack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tasha Mack.
Who actually come on talk is whenever he comfortable
That's
enough
dope.
to
Oh,
talk.
so you already got
bro.
this planned out?
Yes.
Okay.
Between that
Thinking
and
ahead.
October 28th,
Mm-hmm.
spooky season. We got the dust bucket bucket hats dropping.
Oh, that's dope.
So
That's dope. The dust
yeah,
bucket,
the
bucket
dust
hat.
bucket,
Damn.
bucket
Okay,
hats.
that's
We
dope.
got bucket hats for the dust buckets. And just me more talking my trash and dancing and just keeping y'all uplifted, if you will. Oh, music, I guess, because I'm a rapper. That's not really a rapper.
I see you was a rapper.
Right.
Okay,
I'm a rapper that's not a rapper.
A rapper that's not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper though. But I was into poetry, so like I wrote a lot of poetry, and this one over here, he raps a lot. He's not a rapper either, but he be rapping. So he always freestyling. So if you just at some point it was just instrumental after instrumental after instrumental as we sitting in these cars, these basements, no matter where we was at. And he was just like, bro, like rapping is really easy. And I'm like, I'm sure it is. Like, and he was like, no, bro, like you write poetry. He was like, just take a poem. And he was like, just put it to a beat. And he was like, watch what happened. I took a fucking poem.
Put it to the beat.
And put it to the beat. And I seen what happened, and I was just like, oh, bitch, I'm a rapper that's not a rapper. That be really be rapping, though, because I don't rap about nothing that any other female be rapping about if I do decide to rap. Like, I'm going to rap about some real shit. I can't rap about putting pussy on sideburns and stuff like that.
I'll cry. So give him his social media.
Instagram is BB. Is it BB Carodine or BB Carodine, child? I don't know. It's BB Carodine. BBCARODINE for the people who can't spell on the back. Twitter might be. I don't know. I don't really be on Twitter. TikTok.
Be TikToking it up.
TikTok. My following on TikTok is past Instagram, child.
Yeah.
So the same name on Instagram is on TikTok. Follow me because we be little. I be more little on TikTok than I do Instagram. Like, so BB Carodine.
we definitely appreciate you for coming through. We want to give you your flowers too, man, because we definitely want to give you flowers. Because sometimes people you don't necessarily get. Not even just you. It's a lot of people in the Philly circuit that don't really get their flowers.
Yeah,
like you, the Rich Dollars, the Tiz 215s, the Funny Boy Quills, the Southside Jews, the Dom Dukes. Those people along those lines. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of the exotic wizards, the $100, the fucking murder hollers. It's like
a lot
so
of people.
Many motherfuckers.
It's a lot of people that we don't necessarily probably. I think sometimes we take for granted because we just see them all the time. But y'all been doing it for so long, so it's definitely want to give you your flowers. Definitely want to give you flowers. We definitely appreciate you for joining us.
I appreciate y'all for having me, making me feel like I'm important and shit. Y'all know it's not
come on, you know you are, man.
That's bucket shit going on around here.
Like we always say, man, common sense ain't always common, so put a little bit more smarts in the world. Like I said, if you need Garrett, make sure I hit us up. Letsmakesenseofitpodcast.com. And on that note, it's the Bull Vince.
And I'm Ash.
Holla at y'all.
Bye.
Make it make sense. Come on, make it make make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it.